Alright, y'all. Hope you paid attention to that first step. If you want to catch catfish, you gotta enter a bass tournament. That's very crucial. So I was actually here on the Susquehanna in a tournament trying to target smallies, and I'm throwing a backstabber crankbait. It's pretty cool. It has a treble hook on the back of the crankbait instead of the bottom, so check those out. I got it in my lucky tackle box and I really like it. I've caught a lot of fish on it. Actually have caught bass, not just catfish, but today it was catching catfish.
I have to say that this was one of the best run tournaments I've been to. You could pay by PayPal, they had live scoring, there was food before, there was food after. It was benefiting heroes on the water. We met at an outfitter. I mean, it was great. You know, and my hat's off to the guys who run these Pennsylvania tournaments, and looking forward to doing more.
This guy's actually what I think they call a flathead. First time I've ever caught one, so that was pretty cool. He put up a really good fight. A lot of these fights lasted, you know, over a minute or so. But you know, I kind of thought the first one was like a fluke, and then once I kind of just kept catching them, then I was like, okay, I'm just destined to catch catfish today. As I've mentioned in previous videos, I like to troll when I'm in unfamiliar waters, and that allowed me to kind of pick apart these rocks later on and troll into the pockets, into the pools to where fish are supposed to be holding. I've never been smallmouth fishing, didn't have those where I was at growing up in Texas, so you know I catch my very first smallmouth here a little later on. And this catfish put up a pretty darn good fight. It was a lot of fun catching them, but you know, I was really trying to catch bass, and ended up catching a lot of catfish. I made this little illustration to depict kind of what I was doing to catch these catfish and smallies. I did hook into some smallies, but the stars represent rocks, circles are the pools behind that, and I was able to kind of just troll into those, drift out, troll into them, and that's how I was using the Slayer Propel in an effective manner on this body of water, which is not a body of water you would normally be taking something like a Slayer Propel out in. Because I did drift a lot when I was hooked up with a fish or when I was trying to measure, and it's honestly, it's not safe. I don't recommend it to anybody because, I mean, in stronger currents you could hit a rock that could trap your Propel drive and could flip you and put you in a bad situation. So definitely don't recommend it. I don't think it's but it's kind of what I had. The tournament director said, yeah, you're going to be good. It's deep enough out there for you. So, you know, I went with someone who has knowledge. And here I land my first smallie ever. So he wasn't a monster, but he got me on the board, and I actually got a picture of him. So it's always great when I'm able to get a picture of him. I start putting them on the grippers right away, and I take my first picture with the grippers now to ensure I get that picture and I don't lose another fish on the board. But really like trolling. Maybe later I'll do a review on those ram rod holders. They got some good and bad points, but I ordered another one, and definitely going to do some trolling probably out here on the Chesapeake, and maybe get into some stripers. And also this trip was really just to gain knowledge. I've never fished a Susquehanna, and you know, there's a lot of knowledge. I spoke with the anglers who normally fish this and got some good tips from them. Came back, watched some more videos on YouTube, and you know, I'm looking forward to my next trip out there. Well, y'all, there you have it. That's open and shut case on how you catch catfish on the Susquehanna. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Please share and comment. Any suggestions, any constructive suggestions that you may have, please add them. I'll definitely take them into account and maybe hopefully make some better videos.